Argentina star embroiled in furious World Cup row with Spain captain Rodri retires from international football, as fellow brute who punched rival hints at quitting too. Nicolas Otamendi has walked away from international football after losing the World Cup final with Argentina. Otamendi, the former Manchester City star and 2022 World Cup winner, says he retires from Argentina with his head held high and with peace of mind. That's despite the 38-year-old's final act on the global stage being an angry row with Rodri, in which he branded the Spain captain an idiot and accused the victors of whining too much. The centre-back came on as a substitute on Sunday and was highly involved in Argentina's rearguard action.
Tired of messy watermelon prep? The crisp taste 2-in-1 watermelon cutter slices neat cubes quickly, then switches to a retractable fork for easy serving with less mess. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/3 before it's gone.
Spain's first goal by Nico Williams was ruled out because of the controversial call that Mikel Merino had fouled Otamendi. He steps away after 139 caps, the fifth most ever for Argentina, and 8 goals. Having made his debut for them in 2009, he also went on to lift 2 Copa Americas. Meanwhile, his teammate Leandro Paredes, who attacked Eric Garcia and Gavi after full time, says he could step away too. Otamendi wrote on Instagram, "Today I have to write the most difficult words of my entire career." Argentina star Nicolas Otamendi has retired after losing the World Cup final and clashing with Rodri. He won the 2022 World Cup with Argentina and earned 139 caps for them, the 5th most ever. "From a very young age, I dreamed of wearing the Argentine national team jersey. It was the greatest privilege football has given me. I defended it with my soul, with pride, and with the responsibility of knowing what it means to millions of Argentinians. Fate decreed that my last match would be a World Cup final. It wasn't the result we wanted, but I leave with my head held high, knowing that this group tried until the very last second. I say goodbye with the peace of mind of having given everything. I never held back an ounce of effort, I never stopped believing, and I never stopped feeling this jersey as the greatest honor of my life. Thank you for your unconditional love, for every flag, for every song, for being with us in the good times, and above all in the most difficult. You made us feel, every time the anthem played, that we weren't just 11 players, but millions defending the same dream. They were my refuge in every fall and my strength in every challenge. They endured the distances, the absences, the tears, and the frustrations. I never walked this path alone, we took every step together. And to those who still wear this jersey today, I want to say something from the bottom of my heart: never stop believing. There will be blows that seem impossible to overcome, but this jersey always rewards those who defend it with humility, sacrifice, and love. Hold your heads high, keep fighting, and don't let a defeat steal your hope. I am convinced that the next chapter of our story will be yours. Today, I say goodbye to the Argentine national team, but with immense pride for having represented my country. Because titles remain in history, but the love for these colors lasts a lifetime. Thank you for letting me fulfill the dream of being a world champion and wearing the most beautiful jersey in the world. The finals post-match action was marred by clashes between Spain and Argentina stars. Otamendi was not the most active culprit in those scenes. His teammate, Paredes, takes that gong for lashing out at Garcia and Gavi. Paredes told ESPN, "For many, it will be the time to decide if to continue. Maintaining that level, getting the group to continue to function as it has, will be very difficult, and there are many factors to consider. I don't know yet if I'm ready to continue. It's a process that takes time to assimilate and mature." Otamendi says he walks away with his head held high and with peace of mind. But Otamendi did get embroiled in a row with Rodri, saying, "Start talking less, idiot. You guys spent the whole week crying. You and Aymeric Laporte, both of you were crying to the referees all week, my friend." Earlier in the week, Laporte had told Spanish outlet Marca, "I'm not worried at all about physical play as long as it's part of football. If the referee does his job, I have no problem with it. It's true that in recent matches we've seen things that have surprised us, situations that have been allowed to go unpunished. Especially with Argentina, which is a team that likes to leave little messages with its challenges. That shouldn't be allowed in football, particularly in tournaments of this magnitude, because it can unsettle you and make you lose your composure. It's the referee's job to keep those situations under control so the match doesn't get away from him. If one or two players are allowed to do whatever they want, the game will become chaotic. Since the beginning of the tournament, we've been a very fair team in that regard. We don't go around kicking opponents or making reckless fouls, and I think that's the approach we have to maintain in this match. But of course, a lot will depend on the officiating.